Chairman, we have, I think, on the agenda, an executive session under KSA 75-4319, B6 for preliminary discussions relating to the acquisition of real property.
Okay. Entertain a motion. How long are you thinking we need?
Half an hour.
Okay. So come out about 5 after yep. So 9:05.
I'll make that motion.
I second that. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Who all?
Yeah, we need to start getting them set up.
Yeah, that's what.
We'll have 1 year, we'll have to get a 5-year rotation. We can miss it, and you could upgrade something else.
Back in session.
11:30.
Yeah, 11:30.
Okay.
Go ahead and take a seat, Mr. Tucker.
Okay.
Right here at the table.
Any particular place, is this okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
We're gonna go, we have to have executive session.
I wanted to give you some additional information about on my resume. I'm not sure, I used your form
Yes.
for the application, and I did not get a chance to attach the resume that I have.
You want to go into executive session?
Yeah.
Make that available for you also.
Okay. Entertain a motion to go to executive session, personal matter with non-elected personnel.
I so move, Mr. Chairman.
All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. So we'll try to use.
Are you going to, will it last until 10:15?
Yes. I'll probably choose that.
We need to attach them, or attach those are here.
Yeah, just all the. There's one where you need, no, something else. This is yours one.
Do you need today's folder?
Yeah. We need, motion, I think it was on a no fund warrant.
Yeah, and here's the affidavit, it just came in this morning, so. I don't know where the line in the hospital, what they do is check, their second line is safe.
Need a motion to accept resolution 2013-1377, check number 54896, amount of $104 issued. Field Aston Hospitals and Law still in Urbana, which is not presented for payment. Second. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Carried 3-0. I think we're all signed on that. No, letter.
that first sheet is saying that we have insurance on the machine.
We didn't do the snow plow, that was.
No, we're using the what's going on. All we're getting is the, adapter plate to the ultimate pump.
We have chains.
Yeah, the thing on that one.
You needed this, I think this thing, this, I'm looking at this.
Okay.
Due now in February, it's due February 25th. So total amount is $169,148.92.
And then, this first sheet is, what you had signed. You go back a couple sheets. It's, this is a duplicate of that. The only thing different is it has the serial number of the new machines wrote in.
Okay.
We probably have to tell us what that says.
A lot of them.
Look over here.
Must be a lot of them here too, with floors.
Yep.
And,
A lot of them.
yeah.
I think it's gonna work out good then.
Yep.
Give it a quick look, and then I'll need, everything looks good, so
Our
the,
maintenance costs ought to go waiting on, changing up, you know.
the other thing, the other thing I didn't see where they had in here was the interest of $1,800. I might have some purchase order, but it's on the,
We're going to amortization.
it says on the amortization schedule. I think it listed somewhere too. The lease schedule, it's listed on the lease schedule. So as long as you're okay with that. Any further discussion? I entertain a motion for authorization to sign, documents pertaining to John Deere, purchase of road grader, in the amount of $169,000.
Yeah, I guess the first payment comes in,
February. $169,147.92.
Is that what the interest is?
That's including the interest. But here's the,
There's the.
that's the actual purchase,
Yep.
167,301, and then with the interest of 18.
I saw it, Mr. Chairman.
Seconded.
All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. 830. Yeah, interest is $1,847.92, and that's for 4 months of interest. interest. So basically, we get 30 days, February 25th.
Was that the time we told them to take it, or time we took it?
I think that was about the time frame we gave them, not right immediately after the first of the year, but we told them probably several months, so you get 30 days to get, starting February 25th, so basically you have until March 25th to get that thing paid.
You're kind of monitoring hours, so that we won't get too much, as long as that's 99% of the work. We wanna use the hours, but we
Oh,
don't wanna use
yeah.
a lot of hours first year. So do the work probably all in about it. So I really like that there.
Oh, what is it on that page?
Yeah, the repurchase price after 5 years, or 5,000 hours is $164,337.
Or more, hopefully more.
Yeah, that's, I know, it's a minimum, guaranteed minimum.
I think there's a place for, commissioner just one. All right, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
One thing, last page,
Mm-hmm.
the last page, that large paragraph,
Okay.
the almost, the deck sheet, it should say, I think it's 3415, I think you hit the cap, you hit the,
Oh, yeah, okay,
it's just a,
I see.
you know, typos all it is. Otherwise, I would move we approve the minutes with that sir.
Season's done.
Thank you.
We got the updated page resolution.
Okay.
We don't need it, we already have it.
Yours is fine. Okay.
Is it, if you're reflected in the minutes, so if we pass resolution so-and-so,
It will be.
it will be, yes.
Now it's 1377 or 1378?
78, so.
Because the first time we passed the motion before, we didn't see the extra resolution. So legislature has to still approve that when we get back in session on the new rate realization.
I think it just has to be, Department of Revenue has to be made sure that they're still gonna receive their 5% cut.
Do you mail that, you can fax it, or what, so we get
The
notification?
plan, we have to mail a copy of the plan,
Okay.
so is there more than just this?
There's the changes to the actual rebate schedules, but that hasn't, again, that's not been included in the other resolutions. So I can print out the changes. So
I
we'll have
want
that.
to make sure everything's complete, sent to verification,
Okay, yeah.
and received.
Yeah, if it wasn't done before, it may not have been necessarily done correctly, so.
Yeah, we'd rather not risk it.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I have 2 contracts. Unfortunately, Pat has not, had a chance to review them. They're the deck and the sewer contracts. They do have everything that we said should be in them, but I guess we can hold off on that until Pat has a chance to, look at it. Would it be possible to, approve, either one of the commissioners to sign upon final review by the counselor? Because the start and completion date, the start date is today, and the completion date is 10 business days from today. So, if at all possible, if we could get these, approved today, so that we can get it done, get the deck, the electric, and the sewer all done, as soon as possible.
We'll pass it on sick, but I think we can pass it pending his approval.
Okay.
So need a motion.
I would move, we would approve those contracts with, L and L and Oakland,
Yep.
pending approval by county council who is sick at this time, and authorize the chairman to sign them upon his recommendation.
Did you have a chance to read through them? Is there some accountability for the fall, so in case we have problems?
Yes.
And does that contract say that they can put it underground?
That's the separate one, that's for the West Star. But, the deck in the field house underwriting is the thing, but there's, after scope of work, there's, examination, inspection and examination that says that they've looked over the site before it started and is acceptable. And that we have, we reserve the right to, contract a third party to review the final product, and if there's any, outstanding issues that the contractor will pay to get them corrected. We have the portions of work, we have the force majeure in case inclement weather or something happens that, or if there's any issue that's not related to their neglect or, failure to uphold their contract, that we can extend the date.
$1 million general liability bond. Sure.
After hearing that, I'll second it.
And, we also have the performance bond that, the contractor, if they sign, they agree to pay for, performance and payment bonds in the amount of the contract to the agreement. So, and we also said payment, is due upon completion of the work, so.
Any motion second, call for a vote, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Carried 3-0.
Okay. And speaking of invoices, I don't know if I need approval to, pay the WH Steel. There's still outstanding work, we don't have power yet, so we can't do the hookup, but as soon as there's power to the scale house, they'll finish the hookup, and we are gonna schedule a software install to the actual computer before. So those are the remaining things, but it's not due to their end of the deal, it's us getting power, so.
You mentioned there's a couple things on there that you would do, you shouldn't be able to get that right there.
We did get
Well, we want Pat to do
Well,
it.
yeah.
Sorry, that's the reason why I didn't do it.
We did get the $800 crane service taken off, but they sent, there was something that I wasn't quite sure about, is the concrete work was an additional $3,500, and when we went out there, we had asked, would it cost anything to move, and
They said they take care of it.
they said they'd take care of it, but when I called them about that, they said that the original price, because remember they sent in two, invoices, and the second invoice that they sent had $7,000 extra for placement of the scale, and so what they said is they'll just cut it in half, but the documentation and communication between ourselves and WH Steel hasn't been the best, so.
I think Mike had asked that question, if we move it over to the east, is there gonna be any charges, and they said, well, they take care of it. Is that not right, Mike?
That's what I recall, so.
So,
Now, whether that is, we'll take care of it, we'll do the work and charge it, or no, we'll take care of it, and we'll get a charge.
Did we sign off on a change for yet?
no, there was no, and the original price that was, because we have two invoices, and the original one, or the main invoice reflects an $800 change in the crane service, so it's less than what was originally, quoted to us, or what was agreed on in the agreement. But the $3,500 one, there was no change order, and it goes back to what, we didn't stipulate what we'll take care of it means, so, I don't know. Cause I called them, didn't get a satisfactory answer, so. But the scale work is done, so that's kind of the rub, that the work has already been done, so.
It was part of the agreement, that it had to make sure it's off, it's the scale's in, but it's not operational yet.
That is part of the agreement,
So
and.
we're obligated to pay to make sure it's all synchronous, it's working.
Well, there's the other thing, is they didn't reflect this in our agreement, but they said that typically they get paid 5 business days after, I think it's receipt of the scale, not necessarily installation. That wasn't agreed to in the agreement, and they haven't sent us anything to that extent, so, like I said, they haven't quoted us for an underground, option, which ended up being $240 less. The one thing to that is we do need to contract somebody to do the underground boring, so I've already started to, contact people and get the preliminary bids on that as well, and it's not gonna be, Falk is one of the bidding, members, so I didn't get a price quote, but it is less significant. I mean, it's not something that we need an RFP for, but the biggest thing is that, there aren't many boring, or contractors that do boring, so getting somebody under agreement quickly that's, we've contacted.
You have that by Tuesday?
That's the idea, is that the bid deadline will be Friday, and I'll also, since we have the template, we'll be able to, submit a preliminary agreement as well, so that they can agree to everything and we can get it signed. Time quotes is, it's not a super hard procedure. The only thing that may delay it is if there's rock formations under the road, so, and that I can't know, so that's where we're at with that, but, I don't know if we approve the invoice, but, because we are on the work order for Westar, but they have that, requirement that they get, or they receive payment, or we approve their, invoices before they actually start.
What's the amount for the invoice?
The underground one is $3,051, and the overhead, which isn't really a viable option, is $32.97. So.
Better approve this, we need to approve the one
Yeah. Entertain a motion to accept proposal for Westar Energy, for underground electrical service in the amount of
$3,051.
$3,051.
A second.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
3-0.
Yeah, and I have gotten ahold of Martin and Deckenbaugh and letting him know that our official notice has been sent out, so be prepared to get calls. And I think the total bill on that was like $500, because it was 8 cents a page, so maybe an additional $500-600 for the mailers. Other than that, yeah, we're just waiting on everything to get done. And, like I said, we're gonna get hopefully we'll get WHSkills out to install the software on the computer so we can start working on it until we get power, so.
Is the trailer mounted to the laptop?
Mm-hmm. Has, 6 tie downs, the actual, stakes in they're 3 feet, and they're encased in about 2 feet of concrete. And apparently, I think their load capacity is like 1,200 pounds, so that's in addition to the concrete block, 10 columns that we put underneath.
Was that sewer and water put in before the blacktop or something?
No, it was not, so, but the sewer, Falk and Sons says that it's not gonna be that big of an issue, because it just drops straight down, so we'll just have to cut out a section, and then they'll do the trench work, but, yeah, it's not fun work, but it's not anything that's gonna present an obstacle, so, other than that, we will get those done, I'll try and get a proposal for the boring submitted on Tuesday, and also put a rush on that, and hopefully have everything up and running by the end of November, so that we'll get a whole month of the operational practice before we start the invoice billing period.
Do you need to get any office equipment for that, or are you gonna bring it in?
As far as I know, Wes and Stacy have already, not ordered, but gone, looking for desks that fit that functional area. Other than that, I don't think we're gonna need anything major. We can use, to our knowledge, we can use the computer that we already have in the office, take much more. It's not a high-tech operation.
We're gonna need to have a computer inside the building so that when you do solid waste manager, that kind of becomes their office, so we need another computer in there.
The idea was to take what we have, because we have a monitor and a hard drive in there, and just use that one, because again,
Because we'll need two, you need one in, you'll need one in the stair house, and you also need one in the office in there.
We notified K-Camp of change in liability out there at the transfer station.
No,
Not yet,
Okay.
because I was doing the information.
okay.
So when's the estimated completion date on this, Jake? It's gonna be a project.
We'll say November 30th, we'll have,
And they're starting today?
yes, for 3 of the projects, we'll have 1 still remaining.
What's the location of it?
The address would be 8575 Hampshire Road, same address.
Signage, I guess that's ordered. Matt, got that ordered?
Not yet, but we have the signs picked out, but we haven't yet ordered them yet, so that'll be the next step.
And sometime in the next 3-4 weeks, we need to be working on tipping fees, both county, so we have some kind of some charge for something set up, and to get posted, in county, out of county, C&D fees, and policy on whether, tires, not taking any tires, and anything else, any other policies that we need to.
For solid waste committee.
Yep.
They'll meet, not this Thursday, but next Thursday, and, we currently don't have a tipping fee resolution on the books yet, so, do we wanna wait, or?
Just see what their recommendation on that, because, tipping fee, you'll see what they say for in county, out of county, I think they recommended 35. I'm happy with what they've recommended so far.
Yeah.
But we haven't got anything out of county, policies, we need to know whether we're gonna take tires or not, and, I know the station of Effingham's still got about a year left before their fills, and then at that point, we gotta address that, whether or not we take any tires out there as well, so,
Okay.
I put that on their agenda for their recommendation for out-of-county tipping fees and, C&D fees, which I think C&D fees in the county is going to be the same as tipping fees, so the general idea of what that.
What is it?
The C&D fees are gonna be similar to what the
Yeah.
tipping fees were for in county. Okay.
Alright. Will you be in the office later today, Jeff? Or your office?
Kind of run out and see some people this afternoon, possibly. I guess just give me a call once you get that.
No.
Sure.
Alright.
You won't get Pat today, because he went home sick.
Well, I can email him and see if he can just give it a once over.
Sounds good.
Alright, thank you.
Mr. Chairman, one thing I'd like to bring
Mm-hmm.
on the agenda is having the joint communication board come up here and return this over there.
We've got scheduled on What day was it that they came up?
It was just 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago today, or tomorrow. Yeah, we told him this was coming up till January.
Till
Maybe
next
January.
year. Well, actually, even later, we wouldn't be ready for anything till later next year, until we start thinking about the budget. What's the crazy about his proposed amendment, sound like, they want some kind of upfront money,
Mhm.
and it was gonna be that dollar amount, whether you did anything, or the other one had it built in as long as you did it. Okay, this is out like this, and here is, you're gonna pay us X number of dollars, whether you do anything or not, so.
And does anybody need a sales tax exemption?
I have a bunch of them copies.
Oh, for the,
Yeah, why don't you give me one, you probably.
we probably need one for the,
Yeah.
And
Or maybe even two.
just in my papers.
What are we gonna do about the vehicle? I don't think Jim's gonna get back with us.
Jim was, I thought Jim was going to drive down himself, cause he's not there today.
Oh, he's not?
Never call Seth, I can call down to, if you
Yeah.
call, okay.
Yeah, why don't you call down there and see? That's what the response is, I think that, I've been right down there trying to keep you down.
Pick up my wife's tab, I don't know if she let me take that, which one?
What'd she get?
She got it for 4 weeks and 3 days.
She's nearly come home.
Yeah, well,
Didn't know she had.
hey, you know,
Got to look in and
it's
didn't like the look.
just, Jim's not coming in
She
today.
didn't have an offer about
We go down to
3,000.
the
She
office.
got to have it.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
But,
Okay, and he was ready to
Run that.
Okay.
Did that, yeah, okay, equal.
Thanks, bye. They said that he was driving his own vehicle.
Okay.
Should be available.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I told him yesterday that he wanted the vehicle for
Okay.
Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
And there is a fuel card in it
Good.
that says general expert has to use for that vehicle.
Okay.
There's 2 of them in there, so be sure to get the one that says general.
So you just wanna meet here tomorrow morning at a certain time, and then, or where do you want us to meet you? Like, which one, you were in the
Right
gas
now, we're
station?
back to Dozer guy.
Yeah, because I'll just leave my vehicle right there.
Okay,
I don't know if
at the gas station.
Yes.
You don't think it'd be safer from there?
Thank you,
There's a lot of traffic right through there, I mean, on the gas station.
I guess I'll drive there as well. There's still one that I will still do. Maybe it's nicer if still you're gonna be nicer.
I guess if we're really worried, we could ask the city of Valley Falls.
Yeah.
Park right down there, City Hall, fleet.
Okay, be there at the station at 9 o'clock.
That's when I can be there at 9 and 10, because I got chores to do.
Okay, so where do you want me, when do you want me here?
He's gonna meet down there, he's.
Oh, you're just gonna drive down there? Oh, okay.
He'll get a truck.
Whatever you want, I mean, if you wanted to meet here, then we could drive out there, but it's up to you. I mean, I was just trying to think saving you. I guess you're about the same.
It's about the same distance.
I
No, I
just-
can meet you where you want me here.
Or I could even pick you up. Why not just do that? Why not just like pick him up, then meet up there? Would that save you?
Save me a lot if you're gonna come to my.
Well, I'm just thinking like, well, one.
Sound like a plan to
You
me.
don't have to use your.
I have to tell you about my
phone.
last
Yeah.
guy. We moved out to Denver and I didn't do any lifting, so the little boy did lifting, so he said, you care if I sleep for a while and I'll drive? Dad, no, that's okay. So he sleeps for 2 hours and we stop and get something to eat. Well, pull over that red box, I want to get a movie. So he gets a movie and he's watching that and we get not quite speaking. Well, pull over, Dad, I'll drive now. So tell him this close to home, I'll just drive home here.
Okay, the only thing I have, and I have to do a publication, but it's for the canvas of this special election on November 5th. It either has to be on a Monday or a Thursday, maybe on a Tuesday.
Yeah, I can't do it on Thursday, I'm sorry. Is that postponed too long?
Thursday?
No, the following Monday, you'd have to do it the following Monday, wouldn't you?
We'd have to do it, let's see, it's on the 5th, so it would have to be on
12th.
November 11th.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, you can't do it at 12? That regular meeting?
It's not, it won't take you that long, because it's a special election, so
would be Monday. What time you would be available? What time?
On Monday? Do we want to do something?
Between 8 AM and 10 AM.
8:30? It said for 8:30 on
Okay.
Monday the
Do we have
11th.
that, or do we want to do any other business that day, is there anything?
Well, we got a meeting the next day,
Right, we got a meeting next.
12.
Can you get a copy of one of those two?
Which one? Oh,
Where's
Either
your,
that or just right in front of my face.
okay, so I'll do 8:30 and November 11th. Oh, that's a holiday.
That's the day for regional meeting. I have it on my calendar. The North Kansas Commission Regional Meeting on the 12th. It's in my calendar. That's what you're asking.
Okay, so November 11th is a holiday, so,
Yeah.
but, I mean, we could just come in and do it and we'll be gone. You want to just do it downstairs?
Well, let me see what time my meeting is in, I'll go back and check.
For that Thursday?
Got a meeting tonight, and I can't remember now what time it is, I'm supposed to go to.
I can make something work, I mean, it's not.
I mean, I can come in, I mean, it's only gonna be half an hour.
Okay.
Holiday to holiday.
Yeah, let me just check my calendar, because if my meeting finishes until afternoon, I can come in, I can't remember now what time it is.
That's what's on my calendar.
Okay. You just wanna call me?
When I get home.
So, if you could do it on a Thursday morning, do you wanna do it on a Thursday morning?
Thursday's 7, November 7.
Or if the meeting's over soon enough, I can come in Thursday, late Thursday afternoon. too.
Monday, next following any election held on the Tuesday, and may move the canvas to the second Thursday following the election, so it'd be the next Thursday.
14th. I think I'm
Well,
going that day too.
Okay.
November's a horrible month for me for dairy stuff, I got.
So we can do it then on the 12th?
No, it'd be on Monday, or I can do a publication to do it on a Thursday, the second Thursday following the election. Which is not that time late.
Mm-hmm. Oh, do you wanna check your schedule on the 7th?
Yeah, I think that we'll just, she come in, we'll just do it, we'll do it, yeah, that,
Yeah. Otherwise she'll do the presentation.
yeah, I'll see if I try mine. I'll call her somebody,
So we're scheduled for 11?
Yeah, put it in at
What
11.
time do you?
8:30? We're only looking at half an hour left.
maybe we'll find out here right now, have to have this guy.
You can check and see if you can do the 7.
I hope Pat gets enough of it. I still think you should have my copy of the tax sale, you have to pay the previous tax.
I thought it was like the previous year, so like 2012. That's the way I read it, looking at the statutes last time. I thought it was like 2012. They'd be responsible, and then I thought I could.
No, it was Mike Bogenhausen, hey,
That's
can you
what I thought.
tell me what time is the meeting in Seneca on November the 7th?
Just try to
arrange a meeting here, do some canvassing for county commission.
Yeah, 'cause we're always after. We're always
Depending
a
on
year
what time
after.
that meeting is,
Yeah.
whether I can.
So that's
make it
why
out of
I thought
town
it was good.
to access and then get back to the Seneca meeting, so do you have, I don't remember seeing that at the time, I don't remember, but let me know, here as soon as possible, what time that meeting starts on, I think it's November 7th on a Thursday. I'll be eating lunch.
So it's right now scheduled Monday, November 11th,
Yeah, give it for Monday.
8:30 a.m.
Yeah.
This interlocal agreement on anarchy, do you want me to scan it in and email it to the city?
Yes, we should probably email it to the city, just save a copy. Well, that's what I had Yeah, so she said, I don't know if it's statute, what was the reasoning on the 12th, the reason why we couldn't do it on Tuesday?
The statute,
Statute, it's a Monday or Thursday.
Gosh, they're smart. I wonder how old that statute is.
it's pretty current.
Is it really?
Well, see, like, a lot of county commissioners
We don't.
meet on Monday. We changed it.
That's technically, the statute says we can,
Monday.
they can meet on Monday, unless you get a variance, that's when we pass that resolution, so we have variance.
Okay.
I don't have anything either, we'll just see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, you said meet you about 9.
9 o'clock, that'll work for you guys.
Okay.
So
Sounds pretty good.
About 8:30,
Yep.